For a while now, I tried to point out what was going on during our elections, or the election cycle of 2016. It wasn't, Russia was not changing votes, or they were trying to hack in. They were trying to get into it, but they did not. They were not able to get in and help Trump win. He won. He won that election without anyone flipping votes or anything like they alleged in 2020. But what they did do was utilize something called the Internet Research Agency. And what that is basically, it's an agency that was funded by the Kremlin. And it was basically like an office building. So you go to work, you clock in, you get a little notebook of what you need to do today, and it says, hey, look, we want you to make 15 profiles of. We want you to make some people that are SJM sympathizers. We want you to make some Proud Boy sympathizers. We want you to make, they're creating personas. They're finding pictures of real people, and they're creating names, and they're creating backgrounds. They're creating fake humans on Facebook, and each one of these people might have 15 or 20 fake profiles, and their job was to go there all day and cause chaos on Facebook, start fights, pick fights, and I was trying to point that out, but the propaganda has so much psychological conditioning built into it that there's so much gaslighting. That's like a new term. That's something that everybody talks about now, and it's probably something that you just kind of blew off just now when I mentioned the word gaslighting. But it's basically, your favorite podcaster, your favorite Fox anchor, OAN anchor, Newsmax anchor, whoever, will say all these crazy liberals are going to try to say that the Russians are, influencing you, but that's just a bunch of crap. We earned this support, organically, but that's not the case. There's been investigations done. There's been, it's a real thing. What I'm going to do is just try to, I don't know. I don't know how to bridge the gap between the people that don't have the time. You just don't have time to read things. I get it. You're busy. But also there's people that will look at a screen, and if they see a certain name on it, like they see Justice Department. Well, we don't believe that because we can't trust the government. Or, you know what I mean? It's like, so what can we do? What evidence can we provide other than having someone on camera admitting to the things they're doing? But even in that case, they'd probably say that it was AI or something like that. But I'm gonna post this on a link. This is the indictment from the U.S. District Court of Columbia, U.S. versus the Internet Research Agency. And you can't get an indictment without evidence, and there's plenty of it. And just look into this stuff. Just read this. I'm going to share it. Share this with someone who doesn't believe you. I'm gonna try to compile all this stuff together. I've got several different documents. I've got the Steele dossier itself, which I know it was leaked before it was vetted, but there are some things in there. The P-tape stuff, whatever. That seemed like it was the meat and potatoes of it, but there are some things in there that didn't make the news because it's not as embarrassing as someone peeing on you. That's ridiculous, but there are some things in there. They're like, oh, I saw that in real life, like the Russians targeting U.S. youth. That was one part of their plan, was to target kids from 18 to 25. And look at the huge explosion of supporters that Trump got in that demographic. So we can see things that happened in real life that were alleged in this allegedly fake dossier. So anyway, kids are coming in, so I'm going to cut it.